Good evening, everyone. Brewmaster here with another great ale review. I've got one from Flying Dog Brewery tonight. Now I'll let you in a little secret. I reviewed this one earlier, and the video was really nice, high quality, up to about here. So I did some camera adjusting, and I'm gonna do it again. This is a really great beer, but not one I wanted to do twice in one night because it comes in at 11.5 ABV, which is rather stout to drink two of. This one is from Flying Dog, like I said, Double Dog IPA. It is an Imperial IPA from the Flying Dog Brewery. See if you can get a good view at that. I love their labels. Really cool artwork. As I said, it comes in at 11.5 ABV. Flying Dog was founded in 1991 as a brew pub in Colorado. I believe Aspen. They later moved to Denver, and they still have a brewery there. I believe it was in, I can't remember the exact date, but I know they also bought a brewery in Frederick, Maryland not too long ago, but a few years ago. So they have two now, one for East Coast distribution and one for West Coast distribution. This was originally a Flying Dog 10th anniversary special beer. In, what was it, 2004, and then they made it a year-round production in 2009. They'd gotten a lot of really rave reviews, a lot of people asking about it, so they decided to make it a constant brew. It is flavored with 3 hops, or brewed with 3 hops varieties: Columbus, Warrior, and Cascade. This comes in at 85 IBUs, so fairly bitter. Not the most bitter I've tasted, but that's a pretty high IBU. Let's go ahead and get a pour on this one and see what it looks like. Flying Dog is really one of my top breweries. I've liked everything I've tried from them. They make some really fantastic stuff. Like I said, this is potent. You want to probably stick to drinking this one at home. It pours a very nice, light golden amber. Really pretty color. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's a really nice, pretty color. About a finger and a half of a very creamy, slightly off-white head. Looks like it might actually even last a little bit. It's got a fair amount of carbonation, not a super high amount, but it's definitely well carbonated. Lots of little bubbles, feeding that head, keeping it up. Let's go ahead and get a nose on this one, see what it smells like. Right off, you get a really fairly strong, earthy, really earthy, somewhat dry, piney kind of hop smell. And you get some citrus, some orange, definitely orange, a little bit of pineapple. Followed close by this really nice, sweet, malty caramel smell. It smells really balanced. It's got a really balanced smell. Let's go ahead and get a taste and see if the flavor can match the nose. You get that earthy, delightful hop taste right off the bat. A bitter, kind of a pine. That's sweet. Sweeter than I thought it would be, really. That really sweet caramel malt flavor really balances that the I-85 IBUs out. So this comes in really balanced. It's got a nice heavy mouthfeel. I wouldn't say like super heavy, but on the heavier side of medium, definitely. It's a nice thick mouthfeel for an IPA. Nice and slick going down. The taste you get left at the end, and it really seemed to last, is a really bitter, not too bitter, but a really nice bitter finish that washes away that sweet. And you know, like I said, it lasts. This is really balanced. You get that tropical fruitiness right at the beginning. Nice floral, herbal kind of a hop in the middle with some sweet caramel. Then that nice bitterness at the end. This is a really deceptive ale for its ABV at 11.5%. It could be very dangerous. I think you could probably get yourself into trouble with these. You would enjoy your night, but probably not your morning. Really tasty. The head has gone down mainly, but there's still a nice little layer there. Bubbles still feeding it. That's the only reason it probably still has one. Those bubbles feeding what it has remaining. Pretty good lacing. Spotty, but nice. That'll probably stay the whole time, I'm sure. All in all, this is a really tasty brew. I would have to really rate this pretty high. It masks that alcohol very well. You can get a little bit of that alcohol on the nose, but really on the taste, very, very deceptive. I would have probably guessed on taste that this was 8%, 8.5%, and at 11.5, that's pretty good. It might even honestly have passed for a 7.5. So if you're having this, enjoy it, but be careful. I think if you can get this, I definitely would pick it up. They're pretty widely distributed. This is a really, really good ale. Like I said, I love their artwork. Really cool labels on all their stuff. You can get sampler packs if you haven't tried them. They have some nice sampler packs that feature a good variety of their ales. Really carbonated. More so than I thought at first. This is really tasty. I suggest you try it if you can. I would definitely get it. I would rate this, out of 100, I would probably have to give this a nice high, like 86, 87, maybe even 88, right in there somewhere. I mean, this is really good. Definitely above your average. A lot of times when you get the Imperial IPAs, the alcohol will usually kill a bunch of the hop flavors, in my opinion anyway. When you get up to 8 and 9, 10%, the alcohol usually really does kill the hop flavors. You can keep some pine in there, and you can keep the bitter, but that's about it, you know, dry, bitter, some piney, and this one does not do that. You get some tropical fruit, you get some earthy, really floral hop, nice and citrusy. I mean, it's just, I can't believe how much comes through this. How much flavor and how much masking of the alcohol it does is really, really good. I suggest you guys try this. I've been Brewmaster. Sorry if I'm rambling. Like I said, I had one before this, and this is not one you really want to have 2 or 3 of. If you have any comments, leave your comments in the box below. If you guys have tried this, I'd like you to let me know what you think. Leave those comments in the box below also. As always, have a nice night. I've been Brewmaster. Cheers.